Hi everybody. Today we are going to review place value. And as you remember, at the beginning of the school year, we made a place value chart in our journals. This is a quick review. Okay, so we're starting with the ones, and then there are the tens, hundreds, 1,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s, 1 millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, and 1 billions, 10 billions, 100 billions. Okay, when we drew ours earlier in the year, let me find mine real quick. Okay, yeah, it looked like this. Ring a bell? Do y'all remember this? Yes. And we talked about how when we go from, let's say we go from the ones place to the tens place, we're multiplying by 10. Our numbers are getting bigger by 10 every time we go up or to the left. Let me turn it this way. Okay, so if we are going to the left, the numbers are getting larger, right? So that means the opposite is true. If we're going to go to the right, our numbers are going to be getting smaller, and they're going to be divided by 10. Then we added our decimals. Do you remember that? After the whole number, we have a decimal, and these are pieces of numbers. These are not whole numbers. This is tenths, then hundredths, then thousands. So a tenth is literally 1/10 of a whole one. If you were to write a fraction, it would look like this: 1 out of 10. Hundredths are 1 out of 100 pieces. I like to think of it as money. This is a dime, 10 cents out of $1, or 1 out of 10. And these are like pennies. Hundredths are like 1 cent, 1 penny out of 100. That equals one whole dollar, and so on. Okay. Thousands, obviously 1 out of 1,000. But the main point I wanted to get across is that as the numbers are going to the left, they're getting bigger, so we're multiplying. And when they're going to the right, they're getting smaller, so you're dividing. Now let's also review some of our vocabulary related to place value. Expanded form is when we break a number apart to show the value of each digit in the number. So for instance, this is 8 billion, 800 million. So this would be an 8 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros after it. Okay? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to go backwards to my commas. I'm going to go backwards by 3. 1, 2, 3, comma goes here. 1, 2, 3, comma goes here. So this is 8 billion, 800 million. What comes next? 20 million, right? This is a 2 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros after it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros come after the 2. You're substituting a 0 for all of these digits here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, 20 million. Now we have our 1 millions, which is 7 million. 7 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros after it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count backwards 3 and backwards 3. There's our commas. It's 7 million. Okay, what's next? 600,000. A 6 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Count back 3. There we go. All right, what comes after 600,000? Right, we have 10,000. 10,000. A 10 or a 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros after it. Count backwards. 1, 2, 3. Put your comma. Okay. Now we have nothing here in the 1,000s place, so I don't need to write a bunch of zeros here. We're going to move on. Let's go to the 700s. A 7 with 2 zeros after it. Then we have 3 tens or 30. A 3 with 1 0 after it is a 30. And then we have 1 1. So we're just going to put 1. Okay, so that is what we call expanded form. You're breaking the number apart. You're showing the value of each digit when you're using expanded form. Word form, of course, we're using words to write the number. So this number is 8,827,000,000. I'm going to write that. I'm going to write 800 in words, right? 827 million. Okay, what comes next? Just as we would say it, 610,000. Okay, I'm going to write those words. 610 610. Can y'all see that? 1,000. 610,000. Whoops. Can you spell today, Mrs. Garcia? There we go. That's pretty messy, but you get it. You see it right here anyway, right? Okay, and then last is 731. 731. Okay. So remember, when you see word form in a word problem or story problem, you need to write the actual number on top or to the side of your word problem. So let's say I have a word problem that says, let me see if I can find an example real quick. What is 27,408,945 written in standard form? So I would, on top of the word, I would put 27 million. $408,000. 1, 2, 3. 945. 945. And then I can real easily add those up, right? 27,408,945. All right, and then standard form, of course, is just what it says. The standard form, the simplest way that we write the number. So how would we write this? 8,827,000,000. 827,610,731. All right, so those are the 3 ways that we write out numbers. Just a little review. Okay, so if we are using decimals, remember those are fractions of a number. So this, let's practice. This says shade 7/10. So this is one whole, and each of these is a tenth. So I'm going to shade in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these, 7 of these, and then 3 of them will be unshaded, right? Okay. If we're going to fill it into a place value chart, there's no ones, so 0 ones and 7 tenths. How many hundredths? None in this one. Okay, so 7